Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Redo. Mess it up.
Guess what?
That's what we do best.
That's where we're at.
Yeah.
I'm gonna capitalize on this moment.
No.
You should have been the captain of the ship, bro.
Listen, because this man messed up last time, and no, you didn't mess up.
No, I didn't mess up. The mic just messed up in the middle.
But this one was my fault. But
it's okay.
I still I take ownership. But I really did remember clicking. Like I'm so OCD, and I remember because I did both of them. I remember clicking that and then
clicking that.
But
clicking that.
My name is Marcelo Seabrook.
I'm Frankie the G.
And everything happens for a reason. It's day 17, but everything happens for a reason.
We're tapped in.
I think that's what today is. Instead of it being day 17, it's everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason, bro.
Because
actually,
I feel like some people get so stressed out and things that happen in their life and they don't know how to control it, and then they get like they fold. But if they actually be calm and just let it happen and slowly work with the bad juju.
Yeah. Well, it's not bad juju.
Or karma.
Well, no, karma is different.
I don't know. I feel like things happen. Like, I'm not trying to sound like a perfectionist, but like I don't intentionally lie to people. I don't intentionally hurt people. I don't intentionally use people. So like I don't really have bad stuff happen. If there's stuff that happens to me, it's like stuff that like is gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? That it was bound, like it boiled up. Yeah. Other than that, like I haven't had no like, my key gets lost in the sewer, like, something crazy.
It's like a canon moment.
Yeah. Knock on wood.
Yeah, you definitely got to knock on wood. You about to fall. Look. About to fall, bro. Chair about to fall.
Knock on the wood.
Sit down,
but,
bro.
it's real, man. And I think, How you been, bro? You been good?
I just been chilling. I've been vibing.
Yeah.
I'm not really sick. I'm good now. Yeah. I feel like I'm immune. Not immune, but it's like...
Because I feel like you weren't really sick. You just were like, your nose was a little stuffy and like...
Yeah.
I
get sick, but the thing is, I know during school days, my mom was the type to where if I was not like, in the bed, I'm going to school.
Yeah.
So that translates to now.
No,
so
I was the opposite. I had to be in school no matter what.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. Like if I was like my asthma attack or like something.
But that's when I learned how to skip.
Yeah.
When I learned how to skip, it was over. I was like, I feel great, and then like boom, and throwing up. I'm like, I'm leaving after second block.
Man.
I do not advise anybody to skip. It was the worst decision making of my life because it ended up accumulating to like 100 days in each class, and then whenever we had the parental or the parent.
Teacher conference, PT.
It was over. My mom was sitting there, and they're like, "Yeah, your son was missing 100 days," and I'm like,
look at that, mom. I'm looking at
bad, you, bro. I mean, it was not funny, but it was funny. You know what I mean? So.
I definitely remember my one experience, parent teachers. It was 9th grade year, my freshman year. And virtually, I had a 70 in a class. Right. A 70 equates to a C- for anyone really watching here. I remember I had that, and then I had like an 80 in math, and then like an 85 in English. So it was a three-way deadlock. Three-way deadlock, right?
You didn't get put in the headlock?
No, not in the actual headlock, but it was a three-way. Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
But
you got an 85.
Yeah.
Come here, Frankie.
Yeah, that's it. But so it was because I was an honor student, like. All the classes that I had were virtually in one room, but the teachers swapped out. So for this parent-teachers conference, it was 3 conferences in one, and then I had another class somewhere else. So it was like my one, and basically the math teacher went first, and he was like, he's been talking a lot, distracting students, things of that nature.
I feel like we've talked about this, but you were a class clown, right? You always tried it, or were you quiet?
I wasn't. I was a class clown for like 1 year.
Man, that's crazy. I feel like you would be somebody outgoing. But I could see you be locked in, like, if that made sense. I feel like you would be locked in most of the time. You're in the honors class. I know we talked about that and stuff. So, but did you hear about that Donald Trump thing?
No. Not until the redo.
So I know. This is the first time I ever felt like this was staged.
It is. It is not staged, but it is.
No, none of the other stuff has been staged. Like, none of it. It's all, like, pre-brought up. Like, we talking about, like, the topic. But this right here, we just talked about it. And, like.
But I now know about it. So it's like, before, the only thing that I saw was we're gonna look into TikTok.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was like you kind of
basically TikTok isn't going anywhere. We're screwed. The world's doomed, and we all gotta just go hibernate underneath in the basements.
The basements is crazy. We got to hibernate.
It's not because of Donald Trump. It's because of the world as a whole and what we post on TikTok. Because what we post on TikTok is not what kids should be seeing. Bro. What do you see, Frank? Do you see aliens?
Alien sighting.
We get it. That's how mad I am about TikTok, man. I really wanted to go. As much as we've been getting, I know you've been getting love on there, but I've been getting mad love on there, and I don't even care. Like, I just want to get it going.
Yeah.
Eliminate it, get everybody back on track, because I feel like that ruined movies, songs, everything. I feel like it's ruined everything and made everybody's attention span peanuts. And, still.
Yeah, we're kind of just
Day 17.
Day 17,
no, we're cooked because I messed up and we kind of already been talking for like 20, 25 minutes. Yeah, I am going to talk about that. I was going to bring it up, but I was still going to just go with the vibe because I finally feel like I got my energy cooking back. But I think tomorrow is going to be the day we'll wake up and it's going to be the first time in a long time I'm in bed and I'm just like, before my alarm, I'll be like, boom, and the alarm will go, ding, ding, and I'm like, yeah.
Snap.
Because that's what was happening 2 weeks ago is like I would wake up and then 2 minutes later the alarm will go off.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm on time. Like, it's just like I program myself to like do these things, especially with the content the past like 3 days. I've always knocked out like 5 or 6 videos like every day, just trying to, and end off the year with it. And then especially traveling, like I don't want to be like, dang, I don't have no content to post while I'm traveling, you know? Because there's going to be a couple days where I'm like, boom, don't want to do nothing. So, what are you doing for Christmas?
Nothing.
You're chilling?
I'm chilling for Christmas. Gaming.
Yeah, I think you and Kenneth should definitely do something. I had someone message me, shout out to the person if you're watching this. They're like, y'all better do a Christmas edition. And I'm like, yeah, I wish I didn't get the gift that I got for Christmas already. And because then I would be like, all right, but.
Yeah.
It's okay,
It's okay.
Like, but yeah, Ultra 85, baby, we got
Ultra
it. It came
85.
in the box in the mail.
Mail time.
Took 2 days.
Mail time.
The real reason why I got this is because I've listened to the whole album front and back, and every single song that I've heard on it is a banger. And they have like little dialogue, like little skits in the middle of the album, so that it kind of translates to the book.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like cool to hear like what kind of mindset and like what type of vibes Logic has been on recently, because if you've been a Logic fan, you've known he's already dropped Supermarket, which was an album, but it was his first like book thing. And it's cool just to be able to finally read a book from him, because when I was young and he dropped it, I wasn't capable of mature enough to like be like, yo, I'm gonna get that book,
Yeah.
It's just impossible at that age to kind of be like, I mean, it isn't, but it's like, depending on your surroundings. But it's Ultra 85.
Ultra 85.
If you guys didn't see it already,
there it is.
We'll read the back, and this time I'll do a lot better. In the year 2115, when the Earth is no longer inhabitable, the remainder of the humanity lives in Babel, a giant space station. 2 pilots.
Take your time. Take your time.
2 pilots. Oh, it's raining. 2 pilots quitting the Kai
It's actually raining?
Yeah. Must find the planet paradise where the only promising citizens are allowed to live. On their journey, they encounter Quentin's estranged father, who was left in Babel for paradise when Quentin was a child. And they discover just how different paradise is from what they imagine and how they must be able to change it. Yeah. That part.
There it is. Babel.
God damn.
Quentin. Pilots.
That's why I got a book.
That's why he has a book.
So I can get better at reading. I'm not afraid to admit it. I haven't read a book in a long time. I know how to like read, but on my like mind, I can't like read and talk.
Yeah.
Can you? It's hard. You want to do it?
I want to try it, bro.
Let's see what Frankie got.
In the year 2115, when Earth is no longer inhabitable, the remainder of humanity lives in Babel, a giant space station. 2 pilots, Quentin and Kai, must find the planet paradise, where only the most promising citizens are allowed to live. On their journey, they encounter Quentin's estranged father, who left Babel for paradise when Quentin was a child, and discover just how different paradise is from what they imagined. And now they must change it for the better.
There you go. Frankie DeG, the narrator. Yeah, I think in my head, I'm just like, I'm moving so fast that like I'll look at it and I'll be like, find a planet, and I'm already at the next sentence. I'm already like, find a planet where only the most.
Yeah.
That's me. Like, I'm just so like, my brain is just moving so fast, and that's something I think I never noticed growing up. Is like, I didn't have that ADHD. You know?
Yeah.
I think it wasn't until I started making this content that like, kind of like woke up every day like I gotta do something, I gotta be doing this, or I gotta be,
Yeah.
Now it's like in my mind, it just won't go away. Bless you. You got a fly in your nose?
I had something, I don't know.
Yeah,
I got a red mark on my pants.
Yeah, dog been stressing. That's that target in his blood.
No, that's not target in the blood, bro.
Blood.
No.
Yeah, so it's day 17. I'm excited. We got a lot of stuff in the works. Been dropping content like Chick-fil-A. Except Sundays we don't do it.
We don't drop on Sundays.
I mean, we drop, but we ain't making. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you picking
people
up,
out there, they be smuggling Chick-fil-A's in the trunks and stuff. I know they
crazy.
do. And
That's crazy work.
Pop out Chick-fil-A.
That's true.
Right.
Like Terry Crews.
Terry Crews with the chicken. So
McChickens, McDoubles.
Shout out to everybody that's been following the Podcast-A-Thon. This has been beautiful. I feel like we've been learning a lot, not just about the podcast, but about ourselves and about what we can do. And, I'll keep saying it every episode because it's important for people to realize, like, what is in front of you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really take it into like full grasp of what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
It just feels like it feels good. Like it feels like it's meant to happen, and it's not like, fake. You know, if that makes sense. Like it's not like this is what we're doing for a month, and then 2 months later we're just gonna be on a whole
2
different
months
thing.
later.
Like, this is
we
what
don't
we're
post
gonna
for
be doing.
2 months, bro.
And especially when another Cat Williams thing, so we're gonna be right on it. I'm gonna call Frank and be like, yo, pull up. Get it going. It's going to be an hour conversation.
I'm not pulling up.
You're pulling up.
I'm flamming.
We're pulling up.
I flam every time.
But I know. Love you guys. Stay true to yourself, and the only way to achieve your dreams is through you. No one else is going to do it. You got to get up every single day and grind harder than you did yesterday, the day before that, and 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 the day before that. Tomorrow's going to be lit. Day 18. That's my favorite number. So
18. Give it up
excited.
for 18.
Peyton Manning.
Who
else?
18.
That's kind of really it. That's only really. Oh, my 18th. I was born April 18th too.
April 18th.
So Peyton Manning, and then April 18th. There's something else.
There it is. Something else.
Anyways, to be continued. Till tomorrow.
And the next day. And the next day.
Peace.
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 And the next day. And the next day. And the next
We're
day.
done, Frank.
We're not done. And the next day. And the next day. And the next day.